I'm
Hi
now
everybody,
on the
welcome back.
canteen.
A lot has changed since I last came on. You
Here's
might
a big
notice
one.
that my
Check my
tree-
alcohol. Yeah, you completed alcohol for me.
Yes.
Good job. Now I don't need to farm alcohol because you've done it for me.
Yeah, but you're gonna want it if you want to
Jesus
farm on your own
Christ.
time.
Yeah.
Did you do every mission or something?
I did every
At least for the
single
alcohols.
canteen.
Oh no, he got every canteen item. Look at that.
Yep.
And
That was
still
and
not a
really
ton
hard.
Of
And yet there's still not as many fresh ingredients as I would like.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Honestly, I don't worry about
5,
fresh
6,
ingredients
7.
too much. Yeah,
I
it
have
buffs the
10.
activation chance, but
I have 10 fresh ingredients.
oh well. Wouldn't it be funny if it was actually a negative, where you only want to get the ingredients you want because you only get like 10 fresh at a time? So then you're getting a bunch of fresh ingredients you don't want. That'd be good.
Well, it doesn't really matter that much how many you have because it's like...
You just want it for the activation chance. You can ancient potion whatever you don't get health and stamina wise.
Yeah. You can like fix the issue, but the activation chance can matter depending on what you're going for.
Yeah.
Like for instance, if I'm trying to do if I'm trying to fucking cheese strat and cluster bomb kill a monster, I want Bombardier. That's like something I need.
Bombardier is really good for gun lance.
It is.
Or
Anyway.
is it Bombardier? I think it's actually...
It's Bombardier. You're correct.
Okay, yeah. It's just weird because it's called something different when it comes to your armor skill. In armor skill, that same skill is called artillery.
Ironically, there's also Pyro, and you'd think Pyro would have something to do with like your gun lance.
No, that's...
The gun. But then
that's
Bombardier would have something to do with bombs. But no, it just makes your large bombs mega bombs. Which is actually worse, because I have way more mega bombs.
Well, but then it makes your mega bombs better too. It's not like it's...
No, it doesn't make your mega bombs better.
It doesn't?
No,
Why
it just
wouldn't
makes
it?
your large bombs mega bombs.
It says that it
That's what
ups
it
the
said.
power of explosive barrels, not
I'm pretty
specific.
sure it just says that it upgrades large barrel bombs to mega barrel bombs. Yep, most certainly that's what it does.
Wow, that is
Really bad. Yes.
asinine. It's
Which
weird
is why
because
I don't spec into that.
I guess the reason why I never even realized that was like because it's an armor skill too that says the same thing except it says ups the power of explosive items.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Bombardier on armor, by the way, and it sounds like that would be good, but nah.
Anyway.
Like it's a trick one. People get confused by it.
Yeah. I do have some other things to update on, namely the tree. I should mention that if you guys have not done the third quest to get like the third tiered shit in your ecological research, you don't understand what happens when that happens. It kind of destroys Astera a little bit. And your view of the canteen as you have this massive fucking tree. But I will let you experience that in your own time.
So the what's it called? The thing you need to get the streamstone for like the weapons to get augmentations.
Yes.
They drop from arch-tempered monsters rank 2, right?
Not arch-tempered, but
Well,
yes,
you know what I mean.
tempered.
Yes.
What item is that?
It's just
So
those
either
fucking
a warrior streamstone or a hero streamstone are what you're
Oh
looking
yeah. And then it says like blade or.
But they're
axe,
super
lance.
uncommon, so don't hold your fucking breath.
We've got.
Nice.
I've got one. Super got a couple. I got a shitty one for. I think it was gun.
He got well.
which is
Technically speaking, you got a
explicitly the
good one.
worst.
Technically, you got a good one.
I got the good one, but it's explicitly
You got the hero
worst.
streamstone,
That's good.
which is super good, but you would need to have
A gun.
a rarity 8 gun.
Which I do not bother or want to bother with. Speaking of
It would
stuff
be
I'm
good for
bothering
me.
with, I have an announcement to make. I've officially decided that healer is great, and I'm going to keep it on my set for sword and shield. I am officially done healer for Gunlance. I'm no longer going to bother. If the Gunlance comes on, healer comes off. You guys don't get free buffs for healing
No, Ross, you're staying healer.
Nope, I'm not. If I go
No.
Gunlance, you don't get no healing.
Alright, I vote Ross, never go Gunlance.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
All in favor, say aye.
Well, I mean, just have some agitator on your Gunlance build, and that'll be fine.
Oh, honestly,
Yeah.
on my Gunlance build right now, it's pretty solid. It's got flinch free, a little bit spec'd into it. It's got something that makes my Gunlance charge like 30% faster with the Wyvern Blast. It's really good. Overall, the set is just a lot better. Sword and Shield, though, I still have the exact same setup, and it works pretty well.
I mean, there's not much.
That's
to change
preferable
there.
when I can like
Not
sheath
until
the
you get
weapon.
decorations.
I feel like I'm not contributing when I go healer with the Gunlance, because I have to keep unsheathing, resheathing. It takes forever. I have to step back. I have slower. It's just like, no.
Generally speaking, if you get quick sheathing, even with the Gunlance, it's fucking insane how
but I don't
quick you
have any
sheath.
room for quick sheathing, because what I want is guard. I actually swapped out for a guard necklace, which means whenever I wear the Gunlance, I got to get rid of the pants. Or, I mean, I got rid of the pants so I could wear a guard necklace instead, and I swapped for some better pants for Gunlance.
Alright, I'll be back in a second.
What is the plan, though? I guess we're just going to fight Tempered Tier 2. Which I should have a ton of, since I found a ton of tracks.
Who knows?
Also found out, weirdly enough, Diablos is a tier 2. I don't know why. Rathalos
Why?
is a tier 1, I think. Diablos is a tier 2. I could be wrong about that.
Probably depends on where we got it.
I figured Black Diablos would be tier 2 and Diablos would be tier 1, but that's not the case. What's rank? That one's shit. Uragon is okay, I guess. Azure Rathalos, nobody likes to fight him. Again, Diablos. Diablos is a tier 2. So if we want to do Diablos with the caveat of only being able to faint 5 times.
Only 5 times. I mean,
5 times.
that's pretty
we can
dangerous.
Do Pink Rathian and Puke.
What?
Puke. Yeah, Diablos is apparently a tier 2.
Yeah, he is. I actually discovered that more recently. But also,
That's dangerous, you know. We could fail.
Yeah, I have a
Again.
nice faint 5 times versus Diablos. It might be a little tricky.
it can happen, though. I mean, you know.
I actually have a good amount of tempered shit.
I think I've got some good ones. I mean, I just, like... If you don't need any specific parts, I just go for whatever's easiest, which is often like, oh, Legiana. Oh,
Uragon
yeah.
is easy. I actually have
Uragon.
one which is Legiana and Odogaron, which would be spicy together. Unfortunately, it also throws in Basil Geese. That's just, you
Yeah.
know. Pink Rathian and Puke, but that's only 30 minutes. 2 faints, that doesn't sound like fun.
Nah. Even then.
Uragon and Azurathalos, hey! Loves
Oh
Azurathalos.
boy.
How about now?
Black Diablos in 15 minutes.
Let's see here. We've
That's
got...
probably plausible. But we couldn't dick around any.
I've also
I mean, I have
got a
better
Black
ones than
Diablos 15 minutes,
I
but...
would rather just do this Diablos 15 minutes, 5 lives. It's just we don't have to try.
I've got one that is captured Diablos 50 minutes 3 times. However, one of the conditions is funny. Max players 2.
Alright, Ross.
Alright,
Well, you're
players.
the max rank, so.
It's like completely arbitrary why they'd add that, but...
I mean, I can walk off and go hunt something, but it's been a little bit since we hunted together. So basically,
I've got my simple capture Legiana, 3 rewards, no special restrictions.
of the good ones I got, it's just Uragon by itself. I got Azurathalos by itself, which isn't bad if it's just him. Diablos by itself. That one's fucked. Black Diablo, no, that one's fucked. Pink Rathian by itself. And don't make the joke that I can't fight Pink Rathian anymore. I fought the thing like 3 times yesterday.
No
Uragan by
wonder you're
itself
already
again.
Hunter rank 49.
I did that towards the end of the day, though. And a bunch of elders we could also do. I even have a Keyring hard mode.
Well, I've got, in terms of things that are sort of reasonable, pretty much just Legiana's. Which does meet the obligation for a flying wyvern, at least, but...
Yes. However, so does Azure Rathalos by itself meet the requirement.
I wouldn't want to fight an Azure Rathalos.
Good point.
Oh.
No one wants to fight Rathalos.
We could do...
I was working on the Divine Slasher for Longsword, but then I hit a brick wall. Azure Rathalos.
You really don't want to fight that thing, do you?
No, the thing is that I actually have tried to fight it. The problem is, it's an arena quest, meaning they give you garbage items. So, as if it isn't a hard enough fight, well, sort of hard anyway, an annoying enough fight,
You have to.
they also give you, like, next to no resources to fight the fucking thing. They give you equipment that isn't up to par for what you're fighting, and they, give you, like, a lesser amount of items than what you would normally have. You don't get, your Ancient Potion, they only give you 2 max potions. You get your 10 and 10 for Mega Potions and Normal Potions. They give you 2 fucking Poison Heals against Azure Rathalos.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay. It's not nice, I don't... So yeah, I couldn't beat it. Plus, it also doesn't help that all the weapons that are available to it, I suck at. Or suck against Azure Rathalos, anyway. I think I'm okay at dual blades, but man, would they suck against Azure Rathalos, because, it always flies.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun. I'm just
The
gonna
only
say we
one
should
that I
do-
think is a good matchup is Bow, but I suck at Bow.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say we should do Legiana, then, in that case. Nice and fast. I also have the ice-proof mantle now, so I can just slap that on.
Alright, this is probably my best mission for Legiana.
Also fought Teostra with the fireproof mantle. That shit is hilarious. It basically does not get to do anything. It does. It tail whips you, and that's about it. I mean, I guess its big explosion will also hurt you, but you can shield that. I can shield that. You guys can't shield that.
Alright, well... This equipment should be fine for... my girl, Legiana. Camp 12, post... No need to do reward increases. It's Legiana, don't care.
Oh wait, we're fighting an air monster.
Yeah, but Legiana's is, well, it is an air monster, but it actually does land, so, you know.
That's true.
Yep.
It's one of the ones that does land. You know, it's not Azure Rathalos, the one that it's on the ground maybe 5% of its fight?
Something like that.
Well, I'm thinking I might want to get into one of the bow guns. I just don't know which one.
Well,
Which
since
would you
Zuper's
rather-
using a lot more light, you could get into heavy.
Well, I use both, but I do use light quite a bit because it's
Probably.
it's harder to fight a monster with the heavy bow gun, and it's also not as good a weapon for multiplayer. Because the way the heavy bow gun does a lot of damage is really bad for multiplayer. It is use cluster bombs.
Yeah.
And what happens if you use cluster bombs constantly, your allies get knocked away from the monster. And that's not good. It's very counterintuitive. That's like if I play single player, I play heavy bowgun quite a bit, but if I'm playing multiplayer, it just doesn't work as well.
I'm gonna try and
Whatever,
get my
I'll fucking-
lucky cat, but it's probably not gonna happen. Yeah, I got feline weakener. Good shit.
I think I already ate, so I'm good. If not, I can just eat at camp.
Oh, sorry.
God,
I might
fucking-
have she left without you.
I was an inch away from joining.
Alright, Zuper, me and you, we can do it. Oh man, I'm not even
I'll
a
join
camp.
in a second.
Hope you enjoy
Oh,
your cat
God,
for
it's a
5 seconds.
It's a silver crown, like Iana.
Is it Silver Crown? I mean, no
What's
big
that?
deal. It means it's a little stronger.
Oh, we have Basel.
Oh, well, hey, here I come in with my feline weakener. Hey, you guys left without me.
Wait, now it's gold crown.
It became Gold Crown?
It's gold crown
It's
on my
crowning.
Yeah, like Iana just casually became Gold Crown. That's cool.
screen.
You know what? That's okay. This is a capture mission. I've not
Did
captured.
you grab your free easy? You're one of your
Oh, right,
crap-
I've not actually captured a Gold Crown like Iana before, so I'm fine with this.
Yeah, neither have I. So
Ah, okay.
We
There's
just have to
there
pro-
was.
just watch out
Alright.
for Basel. He's on the map for me. I don't know about you guys.
Well, you guys got the easy shock traps. They only give you 2, so I'll leave the capture to you guys. No big deal.
Wait, guys, before we go,
Yeah.
I want to just do this.
There's an investigation added.
Thank
Good
you.
shit.
Investigation for me.
Good
Now-
fireworks.
Now we will have
Ow.
good luck.
Balls. Oh, yeah, great
Yeah.
luck. Good. It started immediately, Jaden.
Ah,
What's
fuck.
that?
Oh, jeez.
Ah, there he is. Here's the music.
Oh, yeah, I don't have my music right now. I guess I should put
Roar.
that back on.
And you just crawl into the tunnel. Hey, Diagra.
Yeah, basically.
Bum, ba, 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 dum, ba.
Ah,
Bum,
just
bum.
in time. Alright.
That doesn't sound like the aggroing.
Oh no, it's mad like Iana now. That's what's happening. If you look on the
Stop
map, they're next to
growling.
each other.
Do something.
Yeah, they're gonna go fight. I like your Wiggler colors now, Ross. Is that like
Yeah.
a white and red?
It is white. It worked better with my other armor, and I'm too lazy to change it for this one.
Ah, shit. I don't know if Basil can come through that.
He can. She can. Yeah, can.
Whatever Basil is.
Well, first they're fighting.
I believe it has both male and female variants, but it's not relevant. But I know some people that say that Bossrosslp juice is female because its bomb scales kind of look like boobs a little bit.
Makes sense. Oh, by the way, you guys should take this. Hey, yeah.
Wow, that's really good to put right here where it could not be useful to us.
Ross, this only
an
helps
infinity
while we're
booster.
standing in it.
Does it?
Yeah, it only helps when we're standing in it. I mean, it,
First
it
time
Well,
has,
actually,
it
hold
lasts
on.
for 20 seconds when you leave, but
Yeah,
First time using
You do
it,
have to-
so. Good to
but
know.
if you come back, it restores. Well, would that make my affinity? 90%!
Good lord.
That's pretty
it
good.
does, it boosts it a lot. It's like 20, 30% on the affinity booster.
Just hit escape. What's your affinity, Zuper?
Mine right now is 75%, but I haven't, I'm not really
mine's
spec'd
75,
in
yeah,
affinity
mine's
right now.
75 as well.
90.
You have your
How
nice
long
eye
does
patch.
this last?
Well, the eye patch actually doesn't just raw increase it since it's weakness exploit,
Here it comes.
but
No, there it goes.
whatever, man. Basel isn't gonna leave, so we just have to fucking fight them.
We live it.
Iana.
Free Legion material.
Damn it, Basel. I was in the middle of my spirit combo. Ah, I'm out of affinity. My affinity is only 40%. Oh no, the booster's gone.
Are you actually gonna run all the way back over there just for the fucking boost?
I would've. That's a big bonus. It also draws the Legiana away from the bottle.
You ready, bitch?
I
Did you mount it?
No.
no.
I just
I
got
don't
a
know
big
what-
new toy.
Oh, it's a charge blade. You learning charge blade?
Yep.
I feel like you'd be better at it because you're used to the timing on blocks, so you could actually maybe guard point.
feel like I've done that a couple times. Is that where, when you're not shielding, just by pointing your shield, you actually like get off the shield?
Yeah, like when in the middle of an animation, your shield is face forward. Oh my god.
Yeah, I've gotten that a
It's
couple times. That's actually really cool.
You should always aim to do that instead of blocking, because it actually deals damage to the
I
monster.
vote we just stay in here. Alright, Ross, come back to camp.
I'm living it.
I mean, me and Zuper.
I have a nice proof mantle, so this is okay.
I don't worry too much about it. No, I had a Mandragora. I don't need the stamina that bad for this weapon.
My mantle. I'll just put that on. There it is.
Away it goes.
How far? No one knows. Oh wait, I know. Because it turned around. And it's heading towards Basel.
Yeah, that sounds about right. As much as Basel is really, really nosy, all the other monsters like nosing themselves into his business. It's like their favorite.
They have an agreement.
Maybe Basel just stalks their online profiles and always appears what they are. He's just like, oh hey! What a surprise seeing you
Don't
here!
know what triggered. I just have a red circle.
Wants the affinity booster back.
It looks like Legiana, because Basel just left.
I got my investigation for Legiana,
Well, that didn't give me actually that much mounts.
Down.
Oh no, it roared. Wait, affinity boost? Yeah. Ow. God damn it.
Good. I'm glad that you did that.
I'm not.
I'm not actually, just as you are, because we would have dealt more damage without it in that instance.
Oh man, that's the most blue balls thing in the world when it's that.
Yeah, that's kind of like what it's like when you miss your... Oh, I know what you mean now. When you miss like your super amped up charge of Doom. Did you actually charge your shield for it as well?
How do you charge your shield for it?
Oh, okay. You haven't actually learned all the mechanics yet.
Probably not. I mean, I'm pretty new to it.
Charging your shield...
There he
I
is.
can't remember the specifics of how to do it because I haven't played it a bit. But it's really important because your super elemental discharge doesn't even deal that much damage unless you've done that.
Bum, bum, bum.
I believe it's... Oh, okay. You go to activate your super elemental discharge and then press the shield button. That's what you do. Before it ends, before it activates, use your shield button. Then it'll put however many vials you have into your shield.
Oh, wow.
And then it gives you 30 seconds of your shield being charged up for every vial you just put in.
Thanks, Basel. I like you being attached to me.
And if you guard point, not just guard, when you're doing that, you'll like pretty much knock down the monster every time. That's like the big reason why you charge your shield. Also, if your shield is charged, you can charge your sword if you want as well. That one's a little harder to do.
Still learning.
Wow. Wasn't expect to bring the fire.
Ah, well.
Basil's running away.
It's assured because it's Basel, you know.
It'd be nice if we could knock this down and get a full spirit combo off.
I mean, you can get a spirit combo without knocking it over.
That's true. But he's also gonna not run, I guess.
He was going to, and then we hit him enough. Okay, now he's leaving.
Fuck you, eat my fruit.
50%.
Fuck you, eat my flash pod.
Good Raphanos.
Is it going up to its nest? Don't go up to your nest.
Look at Ross climbing up the thing like a loser.
Is there?
There is a wedge beetle there. It doesn't get you all the way up, but
Where at? I don't know that.
it gets you about 75% of the way up those vines.
I might get up some Gajalakas for some charge.
Also,
Yeah, that's understandable.
sleep daggers. You might get sleep daggers.
That's why I was like so annoyed in like when we were fighting Valhazak and you guys were like casually killing the Gyros when I was using charge blade. I was like, dude, it doesn't matter to you guys, but to me that matters. Stop. I need to use the stupid nonsense monsters. They help so much.
I love just Spider-Manning my way up here. Wait,
I
Zuper,
got
he's not up here.
absolutely none, by the way, of the sleep dagger.
Oh, it's
I got
below
a
us.
single
Okay, I know where it
dagger.
is actually. Okay.
Do you want me to go turn it into a sleep dagger?
I
don't-
tried before, I don't think you can.
I don't think it's that big a deal in this instance. Anyway, it's not up here. It's
Gets
over.
descending next
Ah,
to
I see
him.
where it
It's
is.
over at like the Palumo's nest.
I did get a first aid medium. Plus.
Can you
Means I
guess
can
who's
do
coming
this.
Your
Yes,
best
boss will be involved. There's no way around it.
Oh, where am I? I always get lost down here when I fall the wrong way.
Okay, I hit him again, so his mount is at 60 out of 186. Woo-wee.
And Paolumu is coming
I feel like this is the
they-
ultimate tripper's weapon,
Ultimate Tripper's weapon.
though. Yeah. Oh yeah, now my shield's charged. Gotcha.
Yeah, you can see it's glowy. You would want your shield to be charged always, because it increases all the damage you deal in axe mode. Your axe mode gets like a solid 20% boost to damage while your shield was charged, so.
It'd be nice if these two turf war. They do.
Legiana and Palumu? I believe they do, yes.
Oh, yeah, those two, absolutely. Bosses. How much damage have we done to the tail?
Its tail...
You bastard!
Its tail has taken plenty of damage, but I don't see a removable tail thing for it.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have a tail, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like, removable tail isn't one of the stats here, so I don't think it's possible. Good.
Oh, that's good.
It wasn't me!
I'm gonna wiggle my head in disappointment.
Yep, gotta wiggle that head in disappointment. I mean, that was, because it was a fucking gold crown Legion.
That's true. It was a gold crown.
So, tempered monsters deal extra damage. Gold crowns deal even more damage.
What if you have a gold
Also,
crown
hold on.
association, that's fucked.
Let me see my other... Ah, yes. And the other reason, I have minus 11 to versus ice on this set.
Ah, that would certainly help.
I take a lot of damage when it does those ice blast attacks.
I only have -1, so I'm still doing.
I have 1 so I don't have. I have plus to ice. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the sacrifice you take for having 13 resistance to fire.
All right. I think I also have an investigation for
I'm gonna
that.
sit with my bird.
Anyway, I can
So
just
proud of it.
initiate the quest again. It probably is not a gold crown quest, but
Man, look at those legs.
Is Odegaron also a?
Oh, something else I want to do? I need to make sure my pond has both my relicanths.
Odegaron is threat level 2,
I
but
have an Odegaron threat level 2 if we want to do him after.
yeah, I just need to get this Legiana done so that I can have the Flying Wyvern part of this done with.
Yep. But I do have. Oh, but that one's fucked. It's 2-player, 15 minutes, Legiana.
Yeah. Mine's pretty reasonable. Why am I stuck in place?
Is the quest up?
Yeah.
Where's my other Petrican?
No, it isn't.
It is...
There
No,
we
it
go.
isn't.
I got 2 of those bad boys
Okay,
swimming with
I
a
will-
great golden fish.
No quest has been posted.
Okay, let me fucking try again. I'm gonna fucking... I forgot to return to Astera, so I was doing it from camp. It's possible that you can only do it. Like, you would only be able to join my mission if you
we
were
were
also
in
in
that
my...
camp.
Yeah, if you were in my fucking expedition.
You can put the Downy Crakes in the pot instead of the Wiggler.
You actually went after that monster?
Yes,
You
I
did.
did. And I got it. I got
So-
4 of them.
I feel like Ross would be appreciative to my Downy Crake's dual blades.
They're good looking, but man, do they suck ass, those things.
Well, they have the upgraded version.
Also, I'm not.
Well,
a
yeah, I
racer.
know,
actually
but
hate
the
those
damage, that damage is not that much, and also, sleep is not a great element for a weapon.
Yeah,
It isn't.
it's good for like ranged. Be like, hey guys, I'm gonna shoot a ranged sleep arrow.
Yeah, but the good thing is that when you're using a ranged weapon, the sleep isn't your only element. You can usually do 1 or 2 others as well. It's like basically the sole reason. By the way, is the quest up for you? Because
I don't know. But I found a glitch.
Yes.
I have no weapon equipped.
neat.
Like yeah, around.
You can go in having fisticuffs.
I kind of want to see what happens.
Good one. Is Legiana weak to fire?
Should be, but I remember distinctly that it is weak to fire, but only 2-star.
It's weak-
However,
yeah.
it's 3-star weak to thunder because
yeah. I'm just gonna stick with
fuck
Odium.
logic.
Odium doesn't actually have an element, and it's just
I,
25 affinity, white sharpness.
Odium is
overpowered.
good. The best,
Odium!
the best one is the Diablos one. I actually do have the fully upgraded Diablos one, but
For Charge Blade.
for Charge Blade, yes, it's the
Also-
best one because it's just so powerful. It's got negative affinity, but its attack damage is just so high. All right.
All right, get ready, Ross. I want to swing my
So,
non-existent
one other-
hammer.
One other mechanic I can explain to you about Charge Blade is, I guess, charging up your sword, which is a thing you can do. I don't know if I actually recommend charging up your sword on a regular basis because it's not that worth doing. But if you want to do it, when you go to do Charge Vials, you hold... Like, once you start the animation for charging vials, I think you hold left click, and it will charge up your sword.
Get ready for a potential.
Which gives it a solid, like, 30% extra damage on the sword attacks,
Alright.
but then
Does anyone?
that's
see a
not where you're
weapon on
dealing
my
damage,
back?
so...
Is there a weapon on my back?
Yes, there is.
What is it?
It is...
It's the disgusting one.
It's a hammer with probably the
I'm
Puke
swinging
hammer.
air.
I don't know if I would even want that to happen,
Wait,
because...
you said the puke hammer?
I don't know what that is. Like, what hammer is that supposed to be? I don't know. I've actually
It's the
never
gross-
seen that hammer
No, I've
in
seen
my...
it. Remember, it's the one I said looked like.
Well, yeah,
this is-
I know
it's
that...
a pincushion hammer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of what my screen looks like.
Well, like, what I mean is, like, I've actually looked through, like, the blacksmith for the hammer, and I've never seen that hammer in there, so I don't know what.
Please look in general chat.
Yeah, I know, it's probably empty air for you.
Oh, it's not
You're
only
singing
empty air.
Yeah, I got that, Patrick. Yeah, it's just empty. Where's the
It's-
special thing besides
it's
it?
zero
Zero
damage.
attack.
And 30 affinity. I kind of want to go hit something with it.
You go
Alright, I'll
beat
quickly-
up
I'll quickly
Dodge
go to
blocker
the
or
bathroom
something.
while you do that.
Alright, I'll be back.
I'll witness this.
What's something I can hit that's close by? Oh, look. Dun 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 dun. And Legiana.
This is not gonna go well.
I don't think I'm hitting it. Ow.
Good start.
That's pretty good. It bounced off and did nothing. It's at the deepest red of sharpness.
It's just a broken weapon. Good glitch.
I liked
Alright.
that hammer. I really did. It was a poison hammer. I mean, I guess I can just
Yeah, take your
remake
fucking
it.
traps, scrubs.
That's fun.
I guess I can remake it if it even exists anymore.
Oh, actually, hold on. Let me go back into camp. 'Cause I didn't press space in the item box. It's not that big a deal, but I mean, I probably should.
You can grab those. I need to eat.
Alright, I'm gonna go beat up some Gotch. Unfortunately, they're in the
Oh,
middle
the
of a turf
Gotch?
battle.
They don't exist.
They're in the middle of a turf battle.
No, they're not there. Like,
Why?
they died already, I think.
Oh, maybe they did die because of all the bombs. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go on a... Nah, it's not worth going on a scavenger hunt. Fuck it.
It'd be pretty hard to go find something,
Let's
honestly.
just go beat them up. I think the one problem I have with the charge blade is the fact that if you shield immediately, like from sheath, you swing the axe instead. Which is nice, but I'm used to the gun lance where if you shield...
Oh, no, the
you don't
Gacha
shield.
lockers are there now.
Well, actually, interestingly, that attack has a guard point on it, so you can actually guard point with that as well. So I believe that's the transform into axe one, so the guard point
Yeah.
is immediately. Okay, so when you hit the, if you press control right as the attack happens, and like, I mean right as the attack happens, you will guard point.
I think the problem with you telling me all this is like using keyboard bindings or I'm using...
No, I'm not saying control, I'm saying guard. So, control is my guard button. I'm not telling you the wrong button.
Yeah, those guys just got the hell out of it. Oh, wait, there's one. No, God, just... No, fuck, no. Yo, charge! Jaden, why do you have no health?
Because I'm healing. Oh, I am healed.
Yeah, that was cool. Like, don't do it, please. Ah, you
Someone
missed, you
said
fucking
knock-
idiot.
If someone could knock this thing down, it would be nice.
Yeah, I'll try.
Ross is really the only one that's capable of it. Actually, does Odium have impact vials?
It sure does.
Okay. That's the only vial worth using, besides some very specific instances where elemental is better.
I
but-
did not know what the difference was. I mean, this thing actually paralyzes, I think.
We're gonna go.
So the difference is elemental makes you deal extra elemental damage, but that's mostly irrelevant. Where impact mantle, or the impact one, will cause you to essentially, it makes your weapon act like a hammer, and it can
Yeah.
actually make things fall over.
That's what
They're-
it seems to do.
They're hugging.
And that's way preferable because of what you can do with it. If you land a super elemental discharge on a downed monster, which is really easy to do, you can instantly make it fall over again. So you can actually chain those together.
All right, Zuper. Let's
fact
get
that keeps
good
knocking.
luck. No, Ross, you have to watch the good luck fireworks.
I'm gonna get my own good luck.
See, look, I brought the monster right to us.
Yeah, away from the Bossel.
Yeah, cool. Thanks,
Yep.
guys. I'm just gonna go enjoy my own vacation.
Ross.
Yes. All right, where's this stupid bug that you guys were talking about? Oh, there it is. Oh, I see. Oh, that is pretty sweet. Over here. Giant ash, your name on it. God damn it. To be honest, not a friend of this weapon.
It's not actually that bad for this, but I can understand where you're coming from. Because, I mean, you only really want to switch into Axe when it's not flying like this.
That's Charge Blade. It doesn't have an axe.
No, it has an Axe. Charge Blade is an Axe and Sword Shield.
Yep.
It's actually, I believe, the original one. I believe Switch Axe came later. Okay, thanks for that.
That's covered. How about some affinity?
Where that at?
Over there, kid.
It's so nice when all of your attacks crit. I'm stunned.
It's not near you, so no big deal. You know, you're behaving a lot like an Azure Rathalos right now, and I don't appreciate it.
This is why I said, hey, someone down it? And Ross said, sure, I got this.
Yo, I'm low health and I'm stunned. This is good.
Oh, shit. Got
No, I'm
covered.
fine.
Okay.
I'll hit. Boop. Boom. There we go.
Ah, look.
That's
your
what my,
strong Slow and Basel Geese is here.
This
Well,
next
no,
group
I'm fine
Phantom
now.
doesn't do that much. I mean, it prevents the blight, which is
It's, Basel Geese came in for one drive-by.
Not even gonna do a dive bomb? Oh, okay. Damn. Awesome.
Are you guys smacking?
Oh, I didn't know you were mounted.
Yeah, you gotta call these things out for us.
I didn't want to sound like I was
No, it's because I need to get a full charge on my...
all your pumps.
Ross, stop hitting me!
Never!
You literally destroyed our damage! God damn it.
I'm right, it should move now over to Elmo Nest. Oh wait, no, it's actually moving down there. Look at that. Alright. Normally it likes to go to Palumu Nest when it hits 50%. Alright.
It's a 53.
Yeah, but it's the same thing in terms of like how it marks certain targets. Or chooses, anyway.
Oh, I can't see her.
Alright, it's level 2. I love when I dodge into that. And I really love that about Legiona. For some reason, when you're standing right on top of it, it can't really hurt you.
Yeah, it tries, but it doesn't really work that well.
That right there is basically the only attack that can get you. It's tail sweep, but
Still even that
Darn, I didn't notice he was there.
music still hasn't started.
we're saying.
Well, it had to roar to announce its presence, I guess.
Not roar. He just roared just to ruin our combos.
That's exactly what he did, yes, and now he's leaving.
What level is your sword at, Zuper?
2 right now. Ah!
How do
0
you
now.
Build that up anyway. I always seem to not get it to build up the right way.
Literally just finish your spirit combo. You have to land the last hit.
Ah, that thing that I can never seem to do because I get hit. God.
The last hit is the mandatory hit. The rest of them don't matter. You can miss with the first 4 hits.
I got hit again.
The last hit, by the way, has the longest range of any of the hits, so it's technically the easiest to hit with if you don't get kicked out of the combo.
It's almost at 30. Catch 30.
32%. Yeah, it's a 30. You can catch him when he gets to 30.
Why?
Come on down.
Yep, that shield does not do much. Unless it is the, precision.
It's based on, for Sharp's shield, or, for, Charge Blade, the shield strength is actually based on the size of the shield, I think. Because I've noticed that bigger shields for it work better.
Buddy, I'm trying to sharpen.
That's also another reason why the Diabolus one is so good. It's got the biggest shield.
Why are you sharpening right now?
Sharpness.
Okay, thanks, Legiona. Thanks, Legiona.
Fish is so good.
And actually would have been fine to get back off that instance. It's at 30% now, but I like to always get them to 29% before trying.
Infinity.
Well, it's gonna
Why?
run away.
Okay, now it's at 29, so.
30.
Why do you have to paralyze me or stun me when that happens?
Just let it run away.
So capture it now.
Yeah, it can be captured now.
Alright.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting over here with my crap at its snaps.
Gotcha. Later, bitch.
Go to the nest there, Jaden.
Well, I'm gonna climb it anyway.
You have 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
I'm at the nest.
What do you mean limited bounty 2 out of 3? This is the third one. I already said I was already at 2 out of 3. Fuck you.
The day reset, Zuper.
Right then?
It's 12 o'clock. It's past.
Ooh, that's a big one. Ah, flinch free again. Good shit.
Legit, Gobbler, Vitality.
I don't know if I can fit flinch free into anything though.
Oh man, 2 blaze jewels.
Did they reset? Yeah.
That'd be the stupidest dick move ever. if
They did not. Expires in 1 deck.
Okay, yeah, that completed for me. It just, like, it wasn't registering right at that moment. What the fuck is... Dude, this is an awesome mission! It's Hunt Uragon. It's 30 minutes, but it gives 4 rewards.
Hell yeah.
For Uragon? That's feasible. You can do him in 30 minutes.
Oh yeah. Oregon's an easy boy.
Are we doing Uragon?
I mean, it's a lot of rewards, so I'll take that. I don't know.
Yeah, let's fight
It's
Uragon.
only 3 attempts at it, but it's fine. It's 12 decorations. Change equipment to something that isn't the fucking longsword, because it would suck on Uragon.
Wait, you said 12 equipment? 12 decorations? What?
Total, yeah. Off
Oh.
fight. Because if you did all the attempts, it would be 12 decorations.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do my ever classic Durabullet.
Is it weak to ice or water?
Both.
Is
3
it ice
star
or-
to both.
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna go. Actually, that's a choice. I'll go with ice.
Okay, fucking... Why am I always out of ammo? Ugh.
3 thickens. I have a bow. Rose garbage.
Oh, I know why. It's because it's level 3 ammo that I'm missing. It's not level 2. I can't buy level 3. I gotta make it.
Yep.
Can't help buy that.
So fucking annoying.
You
turned it back on?
I had to listen to the regular music. Now it's just like
I'll
turn it off?
stimulate it for you, Ross.
I'm listening to it already, Jaden. You don't have to simulate it.
No turning back.
Now you like your Alright, Super, put up that quest. Point it.
Just a moment. Crafting ammo. You'd have to wait for me to craft ammo anyway. It's not like it's fucking...
Booze is never activated. Well, actually, I have one. I could possibly go for it. Right now, the meat platter is pretty good. Ooh, I could give that a try.
I think the
Ow,
the funniest factor of Jaden considering using a bowgun is if he also used light bowgun for a mission, then we could have
12.
just a disgusting amount of landmines.
Step
Oh,
anywhere,
that'd be
I dare you. Oregon rolls in the
Fucking move! I dare you. See what happens. Ay, ay, ay. People always, people say that the fucking light bowgun doesn't have DPS, but I beg to differ.
I think light bowgun's considered like the highest tiered weapon in the game. So
That I don't think that that's true, but because a lot of people I've heard say the heavy bowgun is pretty much just better because the damage is higher for the most part. I'll just take this. It doesn't really matter that much. It's fine. You know,
Does Dash
I need
Juice
to.
do the same thing as energy drink.
Dash juice does. It just makes you run faster, I think. I don't know what that means, but I don't know what energy drink does. Oh, energy drink is Wiggly Witchy. Okay.
Now, energy drink, well, yeah, that is Wiggly Witchy, but it's also Anti-sleep,
Anti-sleep.
which would be good in case Urgon blasts us with his...
Has never happened to me in this fight, but, you know.
Oh, you'll
Also-
probably see it.
Also, it doesn't really matter in the instance of me using the light bowgun because I'm never close enough for that to happen.
Yeah. It will matter for me and Jaden, however. 'Cause I'm using
Is
the
there
closer.
a sharpness higher than white?
Nope.
Okay, there's the mythical purple sharpness.
It doesn't exist, shut up.
Okay,
It exists on bowguns.
okay.
Fuck off.
Here's the thing. Yes, there is purple sharpness on bowguns and nothing else.
Well,
And also
why?
Because
It
they
doesn't,
don't have the
but it doesn't. Zero, but purple, while it does show is higher than white, it adds a +0 modifier. It does not add any modifier to your damage.
Hello
So
there.
while it displays as above white, it doesn't. Yeah.
That'd be cool, though.
You cannot handicraft into purple. It's just the bowgun thing to signify that you will never need to sharpen them.
I must handicraft into purple sharpness.
I feel like that's honestly one of the things that makes me use bowguns so much. It's just not having to back up to sharpen. It's so nice.
I think backing up the sharpen's kind of fun. The ways in which you have to revolve around it. I think it's a good mechanic.
Well, yeah, I think it's fine. I think it would be more annoying if it were like every other game where your whetstone had limited uses.
Okay, that's actually bullshit. What the fuck?
That is a thing that was removed for this game, but every other game you can only carry, I think, it might be 5 whetstones on the mission. That's enough usually, but you know,
Yeah,
those
that's
rare instances. But that does mean that if you get interrupted mid-sharpen, it still uses up the whetstone, so fuck you.
Cute.
Well, in other games, you just go to another area to sharpen.
Yeah, you would. You just go to the next screen, and the monster usually won't chase you. The hardcore Scott Falco was like talking about like how people were saying that this game was easyified, and he was like, "Yeah, because the hardcore strat of walking to the next area and drinking a potion was so intense."
And
You
this
fucking
one,
trying
the
to-
monster can actually hit you.
You're fucking trying to tell me that the old potion mechanic was better because you had to stand still for it? Oh no, you could just go to the next area where the monster would never chase you. Ay, ay, ay.
Well, do I have to join? Are you guys waiting for me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
Were you, like, gonna do something, or...?
You know.
Also, if you want to practice guard points at any point, Ross, what I recommend is Diablos, because easy to...
Okay, Diablos for me
Predict.
will always be Gunlance. I don't ever want to have to bother with any other type of
Well,
shield.
no, I know, but what I'm saying is, it's good for practicing, because you always know when Diablos is going to fucking charge you. It's easy to guard point Diablos.
Because you know when you're gonna get hit.
The problem is, some monsters will, like, rear up, and then they'll just stay reared up for a while, and then attack you.
Why did I just-
But Diablos is very predictable.
I'm coming to you guys.
Holy fuck, this Urgon has so much health. That's because we got 3 people, that's why.
Hey, at least we don't have to fight the Silver Crown Ashtarathalos on the map.
Sure
It'll
you guys don't
show
wanna
up,
get your
though.
free platinum fish.
Is there a fucking... There's fish back here?
An 8. Yeah, always.
Where?
This is where I usually get the guy over there. He's like a weird colored dude. And these guys also don't run away, I noticed.
Alright, gunpowder fish.
This is actually like one of my favorite fishing spots in the game. But that's where you get the platinum fish over there. He might have despawned because you guys are throwing your nets. I always net him first because the other guys don't despawn.
Yeah, well.
Do we have to capture Mr. Urgon?
I don't know
or-
which one was platinum, so I wouldn't know.
It's literally white. It's just straight white. Very hard to miss.
Do we have to capture Oregon?
We do not.
I don't think this was a capture mission. We'll probably capture it, but we don't have to.
Ooh, I did not
Look
restock
at
my shit.
this wedge beetle. Why aren't there more?
Gotta check
of
for my
them?
galaxy lizards, actually. I just noticed that there's lizards at this campsite. Any galaxy lizards? No.